it is a lot more radiant now, so that's good. Hi, moose. You're not a normal moose, are you? You have hands instead of... That moose had hands, not hooves. Did y'all see that? Okay, that worked. The Adventure Time GIF. Get out of here, Brambles. Yeah, you're not welcome here. Yeah, just like bears. Go ahead and steal your picnic basket. Kind of touchy. Get back! Get out of here. Go on. Ow. Pokey. Forge my own way through the bramble path. Am I normal size again? I feel like I'm about normal size again. I'm no longer an itty-bitty creature. I was gonna say critty. I don't... Yeah, critty works. Yep. Okay. So the whole town has been overtaken by Bramble. Got it. The light doesn't seem to hurt me. But that was not a good thing. I beg your pardon? What am I supposed to do? Yeah, that... What? Do I have to, like, speed run it? Do I have to rush over there as quick as I can? Okay, we'll try it. What? Oh, there I go. Okay. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Okay, I think I do need to hide from the light, actually. Maybe I just need to speed run it as fast as I can. Okay, alright. Because I was standing in the grass. Got it. Okay, I understand now. That's what you sound like. We're hiding from a flower. Just so you're aware, that is our current objective, is to play peekaboo with a flower. Yeah, I was close. Okay. A little too close for my comfort. It knows nothing. It's a very spooky flower. Alright, yeah, the brambles have eaten that entire village now. Okay. The diversity of types of horror that are in this game are truly astounding. It's never just one enemy. It's never just one problem. It's a constant new problem you need to find out. And the level of variety so far is probably, apart from me doing that, the level of variety of like enemies and puzzles you have to solve through this, and just wildly horrific situations, is definitely lining this up to be my favorite indie horror game of this year. Just immediately so far. I'm sorry to the Signalis stands out there who we just finished Signalis yesterday, but this has already captivated me in a whole different way. Signalis is good, and I've got a lot more I need to do with it, so...
The land was once a peaceful kingdom, with a great king. Now, his image embodied the darkness that had drowned the world in Bramble.
Anyways, as I was saying, oh shit. Okay, I gotta run. I don't have time to talk, I gotta go. I still have a lot more to play with Signalis to figure out. So I'm definitely not writing that off, because that was an incredible game as well. Okay, well, I don't quite... Where am I supposed to run there? Where do you want me to go? Upsy daisies or downsies? Or just over? Okay, I barely made that. Ah! 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 Help me, friend! Good dude, you're a good dude. You're a really good dude, and I love you. You are my best friend in the whole wide world. Yeah. What a guy.
Lamus would always look after his only friend.
I love you, Lamus. I love you so much. I'll see you soon, friend.
Olle felt a chill as he saw the warnings for desperate mothers carrying their infants. They pleaded with them not to carry out the unspeakable acts they had set their minds to.
That's just a doodle of someone's character. That's someone's OC that's just going. I kind of like that. It's cute. Take another picture. All right, that one's a little darker. Yeah. Hi, Doodle. Hello. Hoop. Hoop. Brave jumps. Yeah. Am I supposed to make that leap? This is not even possible. Oh, okay, I see what I was supposed to do. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll just die there. I see what I was supposed to do. My bad, my bad. Push it. Or something. Wait. How do I get up there? How can I push you? Oh! Oh! Now I actually really do see what I'm supposed to do. Because before, I was joking and I didn't know what I was supposed to do. But now I'm being serious and I do know what to do. Do you believe me? Okay, good. Push. Heave, small child. Heave. It's like a QuickTime event that's not. Perfect. Max, if there's anything you need to know about me on stream, I don't need to pad for content. I edit my own YouTube videos and I'm like, God, I need to not take up so much time. Scarecrow. We should be scared of the Scarecrow, right? Scarecrow is on a pole, yeah? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You're really cool. You're going to probably kill me and attack me, but before we get to that, can I have your autograph? Okay, well. Okay. Now this is gonna end poorly for me. What is this? Fork, pliers, iron. It's like metal tools? Fish drying rack. Yeah, probably. Okay, but when I want a house like this. Can I move my haunted house to be like in the swamps? Like this kind of swamps, like marshy swamps. Oh, okay, well. Failed. Try that again. Why? What? Why? How? What? Max Bleeth, that's a very fair point. So this is a very valid point. No more mosquitoes, and then maybe, yeah. So of all the creatures, I do love bugs, and I do love insects, and I do love, all those little friends. I don't like mosquitoes. And I was, until recently, fully in support of just like, you know what? Yeah, if... Oh, God. You know what? We'll get to those in a second. I want to say a bit first. I was fully in support of like, you know what? Hey, if they don't actually contribute to the food chain, if they don't contribute to like, the whole thing, then yeah, we could probably exterminate him and be fine. But because there's been kind of like a mental push to figure that out, to see if, like, can we disrupt the food chain like that and get away with it? We've kind of had a few big breakthrough discoveries in terms of, like, mosquito biology as of recently. And they are, in fact, a critical pollinator. I don't have the science behind it, but of the studies I've read recently, they are something that we should not get rid of, unfortunately. However, we do need to continue controlling the population because malaria is the #1 killer globally. I think it... A little under 50% of people globally die from malaria. You know what? I'm going to backtrack on that statistic until I can back it up. I try to remember what the statistics were, but it is a lot of people die of malaria specifically. So yeah, mosquitoes are bad, okay? And this doesn't seem like to be much of an improvement. All right. Are these the souls of the gnomes of the dead? They don't seem to want to harm me. The light makes them go away, but they don't seem to want to harm me. Robo-bees. Hey, that's some more good news in terms of, in the insect world. Entomology, I guess? The bees are fine, y'all! We did it! Like, we did it. Like, they're no longer critically endangered. I think they're still, like, at risk, but no, they're not endangered anymore. Basically, the amount of, like, hobby farmers and honey farmers really brought them back around. Look, guys, this is what you... This kind of look like me, too! They're just friendly shadows. They're curious. They ain't hurting nothing. But... I feel like that's about to change now. Okay, so these are a limited time thing. I gotta really just hop, skip, and jump as quick as I can past them. Ah! What's this way? Anything good this way? Doesn't look like it. Looks like death. Okay. Or a raven? I guess I kind of can look like a raven sometimes, sure. Do I hear a gnome child? Are we still torturing gnomes? Brambles. I should at least try the door, right? It did not work. Okay. Oh, for sure. Ow. If I wasn't a child, I'd be worried about my kneecaps. But because I am a child, I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I don't know why we need that open. I guess to get back? Oh, we're probably gonna have to do like a backwards run, aren't we? Oh. We're gonna have to hide from... We're gonna have to run away from probably scarecrow creature, huh? Yep, that's what's happening now. Hip. Hey, free boat! Who hasn't wanted a boat? We get a boat. You get a boat, I get a boat, everybody gets a boat. What jumped in the water? I heard something jump in the water. Is way too quiet. Let's go ahead and peek in the window first, shall we? You know, I get that, Doodle. I really do. I kind of want to keep... a mask up there. This is a witch's hut for sure, for sure. What's up there? What's up in the attic? I kind of want to keep bees too. And it would be a lot of effort, I think. At least the harvesting. I am definitely afraid of getting stung. So I definitely have to get a bee suit. Oh, man. Swamp Witch is gonna get us. Swamp Witch is gonna get us. Hi, Carrot Cakes. Welcome. Oh, we got tonics and elixirs and potions. Oh, and add to mixture. Sure. I guess we're gonna brew something up. There's probably an order to this, and I'm probably messing that order up. So that door's just on fire. Just like as a hobby. Cool. Skull. Alright, okay. Ducky! Why? It's cute. I like it. Oh, is it ours now? Do we get to keep it? I guess it's ours now. I have a little ducky in my inventory. Hell yeah. No, no, whoops, no. This is gonna explode my face, isn't it? It's not gonna work. Oh. Okay, I know what I need to do, though. I think I need some of this. Yep. And then none of that. I need the cross. There we go. What's over here? Can I look out this window? Crows! Is that like a telephone pole? Or is that... No, because there's no docks over there. But if you look over there on the far left, you see that cross-looking thing? I kind of wonder if that's the Scarecrow's thingy. The thing it was hanging off of. But it was on the docks. Also, hi, Handsome. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Take some of that. Who's stomping? Who's stepping? So what, do I need like 3 circles now? That was not it. That was not the correct one. I did try though. Okay, gonna take that. I guess we're gonna have to continue to look around a little bit here. What could shape it? do we have that could shape the thing to... You just saw it? What? Oh! Oh! Oh, look at that! Well, how about that? That was... Yeah, that was a little cryptic. Thank you. Sorry, Calcifer. I'm sure you'll be back in a moment, though. Oh, boy. Did I just see something? Before I cut over to this thing, I swear I saw something move in that doorway. Yikes.
If you find yourself in pain and sorrow, cry no more, they will be gone tomorrow.
You're not the usual storyteller.
The voices of the deep, and join the wolves that circle round the sheep. A temporary sacrifice you make, in order for your powers to awake. Trust in the transcendent and surrender, to be received into the arms of splendor.
Okay, so you're sacrificing babies to get some temporary powers. That sounds great.
Behold the transmutation into gold. Soon a god emerges from the mold.
I mean, where do you think metal originated from? Frickin' Scandinavia, y'all! My god.
No longer human, brittle and alone. A goddess reborn seated on her throne.
I'm sure you do. Oh, a wench. No, not a witch, or a salty wench. Just a regular wench. Oh, it's the Blair Witch! It's the Blair Witch. Look up there, at the very top. We're in trouble now. Uh-oh. That's not gonna work. Oh, okay. It's not weird of that book to fall down at all. Good. Excellent. Stack the books so you can stand on them. It's a good idea. Is there other things we can admire here, or just the books? Okay. We're just grabbing the books, then. can't look over there, but I can look here. Well, I mean, I can go back and look over there, but I'm just trying to see if there's maybe something here I should be grasping for too, but I guess not. Okay, got this book too. Take that as well. Is there any more books? Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Okay. There we go. I have no knowledge of metallurgy. I apologize.
Ola knew he had to hurry before she could complete the ritual. If he did not catch up with the woman, the swamp would swallow another child. But he did not know that someone else wanted to hold him back. A midwife who wanted more dark souls to take care of.
What? I mean, there's already 3. You don't need more. But, I don't know. I'd imagine, again, this is just me speculating. I don't know the history of it. I would imagine that iron takes a pretty high temperature to melt. Much more so than glass. Probably need to go that way, but what's this way? So I figured, well, they were pretty sated and happy with the discovery of glass. Oh, this is just... Oh, no. Oh, no. They're pretty sated and happy with the discovery of glass. They didn't really think about iron because it takes so much more to burn. Oh, they actually have names on them. Oh, wow. That somehow makes it even worse. Man, this game really, it plays on some primal emotions, man. Okay. I don't even know that I have much comment. God damn it. I don't know where to go from there. Probably up. Yeah, this game really does know how to just, like, fuck with your emotions. At least mine. It's hitting hard. Well, I'm not supposed to stay on the raft, right? I said Scandinavia was the origin of metal. Like, metal, the music, the genre of music. Man, I don't see where I'm supposed to go next. It is... Okay, so we have this. This reveals this path. Yes. Maybe I don't need to go that way yet? I don't know if that helps. Not really. Kind of blinds me. Oh, okay. You know what? Order of operation. Kind of got to guess. Otherwise you get stuck in the bog swamps for the rest of your life. Here we go. Oh, hey. I guess we're gonna employ you for assistance. Please join us. Boy, howdy, that seems like a really bad idea. Ho 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 ho, boy howdy. Ah! Holy fuck! Okay! Alright! How many babies do you have under the water? Why is that a question I have to ask? Fuck, man. Okay. All right. But like, can I get a skull to wear on my head? I think they're really stylish. We've had quite a few spooky apparitions in this game that have been friendly, or at least impassive. We just don't get to play nice with witches. Apparently. Get out of here, Brambles. Go on now. Get. Get. What? Why? It's always the last one's a little extra tricky, isn't it? Hey! You come back with that baby! Okay! I'm gonna take that as a threat. What? The ward! I can't go inside because of the ward! So that looks like a book. A book down there? Ow! Okay, do I... Okay, I think I got it. I gotta go in through the side. The triangle doesn't let me pass the door! Hey, I got a boat! She really did, Cranky Possum. Like, absolutely no chill, just straight up triangle down. Your triangle may prevent me from going in. But I can still run across your roof. Oh, okay. What, is the light not going to keep them away? Oh, shit. Oh, Cranky, have you been here this entire stream? This is the child of many deaths by my own fault. Why do they not like this water? Are there alligators in it? Are the Brambles afraid of alligators? Oh. Amnesia creature. It's the Cairn? Fortunately, I don't know what that is. I don't see how that helped me. I guess. Okay. Stream is haunted. Stream's always been haunted, though. The Cairn is what it's named in Amnesia. Well, today I learned. Alright, well, you got one direction to go. Here we go. Hello, ghost friends? Oh, that's not good. Hi, ghost friends. I need you to scoot for me a little bit. I'm sorry. Oh. 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 I feel like they might actually be malicious. If I'm in the water. Maybe they don't intend to be. Look, child, this is not the first dead body you've seen. Oh, but that's not a normal dead body, is it? Oh, this is bad. This won't end well for me. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Oh, Is it too late? Did she kill the baby? I think she killed the baby. Yeah. Oh. Oh no.
Ulle had been too late. At least he could give the child a proper burial, so that it would not become another dark soul.
Oh. Man, this game does not fuck around. Holy shit. Good lord. Well, now we have a witch we need to take care of. My god. There's a lot of emotions in this game. There's a lot. It's so effective, too.
There was a light in the darkness. Guilt and sorrow weighed him down, but the warm glow felt comforting.
Friend or foe?
Follow the light, Tuva had said, and he trusted her.
I guess if we're going to take it literally. Jeez, don't let him get so far away!
The Lichtgübe was older than the mountain, almost as old as the world itself. He was the keeper of secrets, the gatherer of stories.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Quite the library. Goodness, dude. Can I have your job?
Long ago, there was a peaceful kingdom that lacked an heir to the throne. King Niels and his queen Magdalena had waited for a long time, and at last she was expecting a child. She gave birth to the longed-for son, and they named him Ulrich. But suddenly, doctors crowded around the queen's bed. Magdalena succumbed to the labors of childbirth. The love of his life was gone.
Oh.
Weighed down by sorrow, King Niels approached his autumn. Meanwhile, Ulrich grew into a young boy full of life. The prince was the only thing that kept the darkness at bay in his heart. One day, Prince Ulrich fell ill.
There's the flower that we've seen on the load
doctors
screen.
tried everything, but he grew weaker and weaker. They told King Niels about a mythical flower that witches were rumored to use to heal any illness. King Niels searched the whole kingdom for the flower to no avail, and his campaign soon became a gruesome witch hunt.
Oh.
His path was lined with the witches he had slain, but the flower was nowhere to be found.
Oh, our friend is gone. Is that the prince on a moose in that painting? There's only one way to go.